Don't buy property that's listed online. I'm Tim Diesel, commercial real estate consultant. Today I want to talk about what you should be buying and how to look at it. All right. So many of you email me all the time and you call, and I love them, guys. Keep them coming. And you'll send me an email and I'll look at the property and it's listed online. And I've mentioned this before. It's not what you want to do. It's not why I'm doing these videos for you. It's not why I'm helping you guys. Otherwise, anybody could just go on there and find whatever's on there. That's not the way to do it. You're going to hear a term that I off-market deals, and forget about all that. Forget about all that. If something is listed online, we've already talked about this. Most of the time, the reason it's not a good deal is because of one of two things. I want to explain it to you. A while ago, I did a video. Maybe it wasn't even that long ago. Maybe it was a couple weeks ago. And I explain to you how a lot of these commercial brokers get their business. They call owners of property who they don't even know. They just call these people and they get them to sell their property. So they get the package, they get the information about the property, and now they have to sell it. They're talking to their database first. Their investors, their colleagues, they're shopping this deal to people they know. By the time it gets online, everybody has seen it. Don't think that you're the first person to lay eyes on this thing. It's not a good deal. As a matter of fact, don't even say the word deal when you're talking. Say transaction. It's not good. I mean, it's already up there. Everybody has passed on it because commercial brokers don't list the property immediately. They try to sell it themselves before they list it. Now, we've talked about the ways to find these properties many times. We've talked about LOIs. I've explained to you guys the best way to find it. Now, if you're looking multifamily and that's really kind of your thing and that's what you want to do, hey, great. Get out there and do it. There's a few ways you want to find these things. And depending on the size of the property, go after the property manager, right? If it's an 8 to 10 unit, most of the time, there's not a real professional property manager there. If you're in the 30s and 40s, most of the time there's going to be a property manager there who takes care of the property. Get an LOI figured out. Write it out. I don't care if you don't see their numbers. Get something in writing. That's the first thing you want to do. And I want you to estimate. This is an estimated guess. Remember, LOIs are non-binding. So if it's a 20-unit building and they're listing it for $3 million, yeah, that's not. I don't even have to see it unless it's Class A property. Don't even get into that. Write what you think it would be and what you could pay. Hey, I'm interested. Here's a letter of intent. That property manager most of the time is going to take it to the owner or whoever's in charge, like if it's a group or whatever. And if they have any interest in selling, they're going to tell you, hey, this is what we want for the property. Okay, great. The conversation just started there. Whereas if you call and you say, hey, are you interested in selling? Send me your numbers, blah, blah, blah. You're not going to get anywhere with that crap. Get an estimate of what you think it's going to be and put it on paper. Write it out. Remember, this isn't exact. Like, you don't know what their numbers are. If it's 20-unit building or something and you put $2.5 million, hey, you have no idea. You said, listen, I don't want to insult you guys, but I wanted to show you that I'm serious. Everything else you can find out through public records, how big it is. Maybe you don't know the size of the units, but you can get a lot of information by talking to the property manager. Get those LOIs out there. Get them out there. It doesn't matter. Somebody will respond to you. Now, if it's a retail property, there's a different strategy altogether because retail properties, depending on how big they are, I have mentioned to you that if you call the phone number that's listed on the vacant space in, Unit A next to the Subway sandwich shop, a lot of times that's the owner. Hey, I'd like to get your email information. I want to send you an offer. I'm interested in buying. Conversation starts. A lot of times the other owners, the other users in the suite, they'll give you the information. Why not? They want to help the owner lease the space. They want to get him in the conversation. Same thing with an office building. Office building, most of the time, depending on how big it is, there's an office manager, right? There's somebody there who's managing the property. Get the owner's information, get their email address, leave it there. If you can't get their email address, print it, mail it to them, whatever. Get it out there. whatever it is, you should be able to you want to get the conversation going. The reason why this is important is because when you go online, your competition is crazy right now. It usually is, it's a lot more. Very few people are actually going to the owner and making LOI offers. Very, very few. I know that because the ones that I do, a lot of times the seller is surprised to even hear from me. They're not even the seller, they're just the owner. They didn't even know they're selling. And the conversation goes, we didn't really want to sell, but okay, we're interested. Hey, I mean, why list it, take pictures, go through all this intrusiveness, deal with another broker, go through all that crap? They don't want to do all that. Get them something in writing. Show them that you're serious. This is how deals are made. It just takes a little bit. Stop going online. Stop trying to find what's out there. Definitely don't send me stuff that you see online. You're not going to get anywhere with that. That doesn't do very good. Find something where you are, talk to them. Get their numbers later. You're just trying to open a conversation. Once you get a contract together, you're going to have plenty of time for due diligence and all that fun stuff. I hope this was very helpful for you guys. If you have questions on anything, definitely email me and let me know. All right, thank you.